bring more profits. More profits. More help. Better living.
We're going to end up paying for a low quality service. It's for
the best.
No, it's for y'all.
Storyworks is the intersection of investigative journalism and live performance.
Storyworks has been a collaboration between the Center for Investigative Reporting and Tides Theater.
This Is Home is a collaboration with the Off Page Project, which is spoken word poetry project.
Off Page started working with one of CIR's reporters, Amy Julia Harris, in the field in Richmond at the Hacienda and Nevin projects. That led to three of the people in this play, William, Donte, and Deandre, writing a poem called This Is Home that was then turned into a film.
This is where rodents and roaches are like family, because we share the same meals.
I'm 20 years old, and I'm from Richmond, California.
I'm from Richmond, California, born in Texas.
And I am from San Francisco, California.
And I'm from Richmond, get up on you.
What you gonna do when they tear me down?
The play is about different characters revolving around the disability houses, whether it's people who live in the conditions, whether it's people who's in charge of the conditions, or whether it's people who's securing the conditions.
My contribution is the squatter.
I play Mama Will.
Strong like these old bruised bones. I ain't broken. I'm just broke.
The first character I play is a security guard. He's the type of character where he don't do much at the disability homes because of his living situation.
So I have to leave the freezer door open in order for it to cool down. Call it AC.
This Is Home, the play, is now an original one-act play inspired by the subsidized koala investigation that CIR did around Richmond public housing for disabled and elderly communities.
Yeah, and then they had a nerve to say the people are the problem, not Hacienda. If you don't like where you live, well, here's some vouchers. Now, if they would have built the shit probably to begin with, instead of bulldozing the damn building like they do all their problems, it's the hearts of men. Yeah. Hey.
And so journalism is a way that we can reach people through, you know, other methods if they don't want to step out into the world and actually see what's going on.
Because without the journalism, it wouldn't be as factual. It wouldn't have such an impact. Journalism isn't this boring thing. That if we had poetic stories in newspapers, maybe people would pick them up more.
Because you can hear about something going on in Syria over and over again, over and over for years now, but then you hear somebody doing a poem about it, and the color that they bring out, the textures and the smells and the senses that they bring to make you tap into that, the fact that they do that, it draws you in to what's actually going on over there.
You gotta use your stove for a heater. Breathing in all those fumes ain't good for your health.
What's the purpose of This Is Home?
This Is Home is to let people know where we come from. If you don't never come into my house, you wouldn't know what type of furniture I got. So I gotta tell you about my furniture. That's what I do. And I get free cookies. Anytime I got free cookies, I'ma do my damn job.
It was very difficult writing about somebody who was actually still alive.
I focused more so on the playwriting itself, working with the guys during improv scenes.
Some of the things that we had improv during rehearsal,
they would improv on stage here at Tides.
And we wrote down the scenes in order and then write down the improvisation and made lines out of it.
They would just start riffing in characters, and they would start going back and forth with these characters that they were creating in the moment, and it's a wonderful way to devise pieces in theater.
The problems you're dealing with were here before we got
I know, because I was here.
About the process. How to go, like writing the play, how to go about it?
I ain't writing nothing in the play. I just showed up.
Our job as artists, we brought out what we saw from our tour, walking through the buildings, going through Hacienda and Nevin Plaza.
It's activism as much as it is, we were saying, poetry or theater.
I hope everybody who sees it is affected by it. I hope that they're able to look at this play and then look at all the characters and look at the characters as human beings.